Yo, what's going on, everybody? Cuffing the Dip coming at you guys with another one. How you guys doing today? Hopefully everybody's feeling okay, guys. Definitely enjoyed my weekend, spending a little bit of time with the family. Can't complain about that. Watched some movies, kind of chilled out, and just caught vibes from there. So, like I said, hopefully everybody else had a pretty good weekend slash portfolio maybe starting to look a little bit better right now. So what's going on, Christine? What's up? What's up? What's going on, Stevie? How you feeling? Jay, what's going on? Arthur Larkin in the building. What's up? What's up? All things crypto. What's happening? How you feeling today, man? DNA. What's up? What's up? Eddie, what's to it? How you guys feeling today, man? And I appreciate everybody for coming through. So as you guys can see, I've been paying attention to the market. I have been mapping some charts out. Also, hold on, I don't hear any music. It's like a lack of music here. Fix that. Hold on. Yeah, that'll do. All right, cool. It's like a pineapples moment when I hear no music. But yeah, so been pretty I wouldn't say dry. It's been some cool things going on today, so I cannot complain about that. Been mapping out some charts, kind of trying to see where I wanted my entry points to be on different cryptocurrencies out there, because I have been looking at some new ones. I've calmed down a bit as far as looking into so many NFTs, and kind of like just kind of chilled on a couple different NFTs. As you guys heard, if you guys tuned into the midday, the Bulls and Apes did get postponed, which I'll actually play that video to why it ended up getting postponed. So that was actually quite intriguing, and I feel like it made me a little more bullish on the actual NFT itself. Anyway, so what's going on, Omar? I see you sliding in here, man. Definitely appreciate it, my brother. How's everybody's week so far, man? It's pretty good, man. Just starting to kick it off, man. Like I said, coming off of a pretty chill weekend. I normally don't get a Saturday and a Sunday to myself, so it was pretty relaxing. Pretty relaxing. Cannot complain at all about it. But now it's back in the building, back to business, back to doing research and things that I normally would be doing, so I can stay ahead of the game, stay ahead of some of these investments that I'm trying to make. Also, just a thing that I would like to do. But other than that, man, like, it's been a pretty chill day. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday. Bitcoin did dip down to about 38, about 37. Ethereum was at about 27, high 27, 28 range, but it is back in the 3000s again, which is a hell of a reversal, I feel like. So market kind of giving us bullish signs, but it's a lot of fake outs also. A lot of up and down in the market. So until until I really feel confident, I'm not going to be putting large amounts of money unless it's just something that I plan on like swing trading right this second, or it's a project that I'm really into and I just want a dollar cost average in because it's down right now. What's going on, baby fat? What's up? Yeah, I already know that. That's one of the things I'm gonna get to too. I booted up my laptop. If it's actually gonna show, that's some new stuff right there. Like black screen of death. Hmm. Let me see. Maybe if I remove it and put it back. That's wild. Maybe it's just showing it on my screen. Are you guys able to see the screen that I just put up? Here it is on one of my screens. It shows it on the other screen. It does not. Oh, there it is. It pops up like an hour later. Okay. So yeah, I am prepared for the fact that K-Pets did put the game back up. So they added some updates and game is back up and in motion. What's going on, Corey? What's to it? How you feeling, man? You're you're up like 308. Yeah, Apecoin ran for a little bit, man. Apecoin did his thing for a little bit. I think it got really close to $20. It feels like. So Apecoin definitely was doing this thing. Are you in San Diego? Okay, okay. That's what's up. What's going on, Mr. Danny? How you feeling today, man? It was a black screen. Yeah, that was weird, man. I don't know why on my laptop it shows that it's good, but honestly, I don't know what was going on with that. It was a little bit of a delay for some reason, but I'll get to the bottom of it hopefully, or just maybe I'll restart it or something. Maybe something's going on with that. Still hung over from the Kishimoto party. The Kishimoto party was, for lack of better words, it definitely was lit. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Kishimoto party was most definitely lit. There was some fun things going on there. We had some good conversations. Good connections were made throughout, which was kind of cool. Also, as far as like the Kishi team and then like different artists, because I guess they're kind of looking for a theme song. They released the fact that they're coming out with their new NFTs that they're coming out with. So interesting things. But I will be tapping in to what's going on with K Pets because I do want to see what happens next after pretty much going through the process of taming your pets, which I still have some that are unhatched that I haven't even dealt with currently right now. So I just want to tap in with the K-Pass game since I do know that it is up and running, but I did want to check on the initial market first and see how everything was kind of holding up. This is about the range that it's been in for a little bit. It was I'll say about this morning, last night, it started to really trend up, which I was liking. But like I said, there's been a lot of fake outs, a lot of random drops in the market. So I'm just kind of chilling on the sidelines, kind of waiting my time. You chilling in the mansion there? Okay. Got some big things going on, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I actually like this song. It sounds pretty smooth. What's going on, John? AKA J Rock was to it. How you feeling, man? Yeah, I like this statement. Say you talk to me broke or rich, you're my brother. That's what's up, man. I was just getting caught up on chat. I'm glad they pushed. See, look, there are multiple people. I actually got that queued up too. Where is that at? So let me do that because I do wanna watch the video with you guys really quick, and then we'll get into some K-Pet stuff, and then we'll check out some more things as far as the chart. See if we're getting close to any strong support levels currently right now in any of the projects that we're looking in. Getting to some of the drama that was going on with Shaman and pretty much what the team's been trying to do as far as trying to remain as transparent as possible. Well, let me play this video really quick. So as you can see, it says important announcement. Our mint has been delayed and will not take place on April 29th, which I was I was in between as far as the feelings that I had about them not really doing it, because it was like the one time that I'm kind of like prepared, because I'm somewhat prepared for the Bulls and Apes. So I mean, I put a little bit of money to the side, did a couple trades as far as swing trading to make a little bit of additional money, and it worked out well as far as the time frame that I was trying to make. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool that they moved it back. I mean, I guess I just have to show restraint at this point, and you know what I mean. Just keep everything. What's going on, Hambone? What's going on, Hambone? Took your parents on vacation? Okay, that's what's up. Everybody's selling and buying Vote right now. Is that what the big thing is? Everybody's selling and buying Vote. I did see they may have surpassed an all-time high after the V. I think it was a V2, or was that the one? No, Para did the V3, so it was after the V2, I believe. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, most definitely, man. Let me tap in and see what you got going on, man. Well, let's see really quick. And of course, I probably don't have my audio right. Hold on one second. Nope.
Jello from the Bulls and Apes Project. I wanted to thank everybody for the incredible
Hopefully you guys can hear it.
support
If you
we
guys
have
can't hear it,
around the
let me know.
project. It has been amazing. We have notable names in the space that are talking about us. We have incredible engagement in the community. Thank you to all the community members. And I'm very, very excited to announce that based on this momentum, we are very confident that we're going to get to a sellout on whitelist. Absolutely amazing. And thank you so much. Now, we also want to accommodate feedback that we've been receiving from the community, and we want to be able to react to some of the things that are going on in the space. So with that, there are 4 reasons why we're going to be pushing our mint date. And I'll get to those 4 reasons in a minute. But I want to stress safety. And I want to stress that there's going to be a lot of scams out there. We will announce our mint live. We'll do videos. We'll be on Twitter Spaces. You will know when we're minting. So please don't fall for the scams. Please don't click on links that are outside of our official links channel. You know, you got to hear from the founders. We're always out there for you. We're sending out videos. We're on Twitter Spaces. You will hear from us when we're minting. Please don't fall victim to a scam. Okay, so let me get to the mint and why we're pushing it. There's 4 main reasons. Number 1 is smart contract safety. Number 2 is quality of art. Number 3 is tokenomics. And number 4 is the momentum that you see building now. So let's go through number 1 first. So number 1 is smart contract safety. We've been putting an incredible amount of time into our smart contract. The smart contract, and we're working with JDM Labs, top-notch tech firm. We feel very confident on what we're going to be able to deliver. But that needs to be audited. We need to make sure that we're taking into account. There's been a couple of projects or contracts that have been out there, and we've seen them in the space where there's been some issues. And so the team's taking that back, working through the weekends, making sure that we're leaving no stone unturned, and that we're very, very confident that our contract is going to be safe. It's going to be secure. It's going to protect you. It's going to protect us. It's going to do everything that we want a smart contract to do. But we also want to make sure it's audited. And so we want to get it fully audited and make sure that that's in place. And all of this takes a little bit of time, and it's taken a little bit more time than we originally.
All right, I just wanted to stop him right there 2 seconds, just because I feel like that's dope. Just because I'm not gonna lie, just the fact that they're taking a little bit of an additional time to push the date back just to get an audit done, just because they want everything to be as safe as possible, which I've seen myself at least like 10 fake minting sites for the Bulls and Apes. I've seen OpenSea secondary buys already taking place. Somebody from the chat that we know is actually been a part of one of the scams for the Bulls and Apes. They thought it was out and bought one of them. So for security reasons, they're just trying to make the mint one of the biggest announcements possible and moving the mint date, because so many people were kind of taking advantage of the fact that mint was coming up, and it really made a lot of different people vulnerable, I feel like. So with them announcing the mint randomly, it'll help shake things up a bit, and it will help keep people on their toes also as far as scammers. So they will have to do a lot better to scam the community behind this project. So I like that part.
Originally expected. The second is on quality of art. The art is absolutely unbelievable. And we've also seen that there have been projects that have really cool sneak peeks, but then when it comes to reveal, there's a lot of disappointment. And so we've been putting a lot of time into quality assurance. In addition to that, a couple of our artists, a couple of the members on our art team are in the Ukraine. And so they've been negatively impacted. Their productivity has been negatively impacted by the war in Ukraine. So our hearts go out to the people of Ukraine, and it's been amazing that they've still been able to be productive while in that kind of environment. In addition to that, one of the co-founders, Manny Coates, Neo, he's the head of art, and he got COVID, and the COVID symptoms have impacted productivity as well. I mean, he's still putting in massive amount of hours, and he's working with the art team around the clock. The art team has been working double shifts. But again, all of this takes time. And I'll give you one example. You've seen the sneak peeks. Some of our bulls have fur. Some of them have tighter bodies, like the gold bull, for instance. As we're going through the Q&A, you're looking at different traits, and different traits are sitting differently on different bulls. And so we're double checking, triple checking, and we have hundreds of traits to go through. And so we're doing that quality assurance on each one to make sure that there are zero disappointments when it comes to reveal. We want everybody to be excited about their bulls. And so we're putting in the extra time to make sure that all of the art is as top-notch as we expect it to be. The third is on tokenomics. So even as much thought that we put into tokenomics, there's been a lot of questions around the gamification. Everyone's asking great questions. They're trying to figure out the best strategy around it. And we discovered a loophole. And this loophole was brought to our attention on Friday. And with that loophole, it was going to put a significant disadvantage to our smaller holders. So we're working on making an adjustment on the gamification. We want it to be as fair as possible so that everybody in the community has a fair shot at getting one of the special teams or one of the special God Bulls. So we'll be announcing a little bit of tweaks around the gamification later this week. But that was just another thing that's come up that we want to respond to and make sure that we're doing the best for the community. And the fourth is momentum. I think you could all see it. The momentum is building around the project. It has been absolutely fantastic. And we're getting a lot of feedback from people that are saying, hey, we're just hearing about this. And other people that we're trying to get engaged are just hearing about it. And it usually takes a little bit for people to come around and sign up. And so we want to make sure that it's available for as many people as possible. We don't want people to be too late to the game. Now, that's not the primary reason. The first three are the most important ones. We want to make sure that there's safety and that we have the community's interest in mind. But we also want to be accepting of new people that are hearing about the project. So the flip side of that is our whitelist right now, as it stands, if everybody showed up on the whitelist, we'd have a sellout. But as we know, not everybody shows up. Some people just forget about it. Some people move on to something else. Some people don't have the ETH in their wallet to be able to buy what they wanted to buy. So there's lots of reasons why people don't show up. And it's the reason why projects often over allocate their whitelist, because they want to make sure they still get to a sellout. So for us, we want to continue accepting newcomers into the whitelist, but we want to be super fair to our early adopters. And so we're creating a 2-tier process. Tier 1 is going to get a head start before tier 2, and then tier 2 will get a head start before public. And so everybody from this point forward that joins the whitelist is going to be part of tier 2. And we'll have a checking mechanism on our website. The website will be published shortly. You'll be able to go in, connect your wallet. You'll be able to see where you are on the whitelist, what tier you're in. So that'll all be fully transparent for everybody to see. So super excited about that momentum building. We know that we're just going to build it more, especially now with a little bit of a delay. We're going to do another mega space. There's going to be a lot going on. So when is the date? When's the new mint date? We want to announce a date that we are absolutely certain that we're going to be able to hit. And we can't announce that date with certainty until we clear up a couple of unknowns. Now, we can pick a date far out in the future, that a date that we're sure that we're going to hit, but we want to deliver the mint as early as possible to you. We want you to get your bulls, and we want to deliver your bulls. And so for us, we want to make sure that's as soon as possible, but something that we're certain about. And until we clear up those couple of unknowns, we're really not going to be able to be certain of the date that we're going to hit. And we don't want it to be too far in the future. Now, it'll be some point in May, and we want it to be as early as possible in May. But first, we got to get some more clarity on those unknowns. So what are those unknowns? Number one, we want to have that initial audit done on the smart contract. Like, what if something big is found and we got to make major changes? That could take some time and then get it re-audited. So we want to make sure that we have at least the initial review of the contract done. And then the second one is there's a significant handoff between art and tech around the metadata. And we want to have an initial review of the metadata, but the metadata needs to be there after the art is done. So some of the delays to the art lead to a delay of the metadata. And that's a significant handoff that we want to make sure that is in place before we announce the date. So as soon as we get those two unknowns, some clarity around those, we'll announce a date. We want that date to be as soon as possible. And so that's the reason why we're not announcing a date right now. Last item, I'm going to be hosting an AMA in Discord tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. So 6 p.m. Eastern, join us in Discord. Any questions you have, we're an open book. I'll be there to answer the questions as best as I could with all of the information that I have. So once again, I want to thank everybody for the tremendous support. I know that you're disappointed. We're disappointed, but please, please, please understand that we have your best interest in mind, and we always will have your best interest in mind. We want it to be safe. We want it to be high quality, and that is what we're going to deliver. Thank you all. Talk to you soon. What's up, everybody?
All right. So pretty much that was the breakdown of it. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I feel like that kind of showed, one, that they're really trying to do their best to make everything secure for the investors. Two, they want the artwork to be good enough for an investor to be happy with purchasing it, even if you only had enough to purchase one bull. And this is the only one that you get. The rendering, the art, everything like that looks good enough to whereas, you know what I mean? Like you can, you know what I mean? Like be excited about the NFT that you have. So once you have something like that, and you know what I mean, the values there, the utilities are really there, which they're trying their best to put those things in place. It's a really good feeling to buy something like that. The artwork's really good. It has a really business format as far as how they're structuring things, and they pushed the mint date back a little bit just to kind of throw people off. One, for security reasons. Two, because they're working on the art and they wanted to do an audit on their actual contract. So I didn't have any issues with that. But as Corey said, it is pretty cool to, I guess, have more funds to put towards that, if that is something that you wanted to do, seeing how it will be in May. They said they're trying to do early May. I don't know how fast they can get an audit done. They'll probably do a private audit just to make sure everything is okay as far as the contract. Then once they actually finish with that private audit, they'll go through with everything, push the mint date through, and then as you heard, they'll be minting in sections. So everybody who got into the mint list, the white list first, will be able to mint first, and then there'll be a secondary white list. So I would suggest that you guys try to get on that secondary white list, just because I know there was a significant amount of people on the first one, and if they're like me, they're looking to mint as many as they can as far as the whitelist position. What's going on, Randolph? What's up, Randolph? And what's going on, Empress? I saw you slid in here also. How are you doing? How are you feeling, man? But yeah. So that was that video. I really wanted to play that because, as you guys know, Bulls and Apes project is a big thing for me. I'm definitely feeling it as far as what they have going on. You know what I mean? And the swag they got, you know what I mean? It's just, I like the project. I like who is in the project. Oh, and this is something that I wanted to, if you guys were not in that Twitter space, I actually did want to isolate this also.
I met Isabella in San Diego.
So this is a gentleman named Loudmouth. I can't even talk today. This is a gentleman named Loudmouth. If you guys have not already heard of him, he's big in the Lazy Lion community, which is another NFT community that is definitely thriving right now as far as like the floor price and the community aspect of the project. So he's actually talking inside of the second mega space where somebody else, he was at NFT LA, I think it was, and he bumped into somebody and they were talking about Amazon for some reason. And he pretty much asked her if she had knew about Guillermo and Manny, and it pretty much just depicts on how she felt about them. But the caption says, "Did you know that Neo Ape, who is Manny and Guillermo, co-founded one of the largest software companies in the Amazon space?" So if you guys didn't know that, they did co-found one of the largest software companies inside of the Amazon space, which is actually pretty interesting and just made me more bullish about the project when I heard this live in the space. But let me bring this back.
I met Isabella in San Diego NFT, and we started to talk, and I was telling her about the bulls and the apes. And then I said, have you ever heard of a company called Helium 10? And she goes, yeah, I worked with Helium 10. I said, do you know Manny? And she goes, oh my gosh, Manny. So I want, if some way we can fit that story in this space, I want her to tell the story that she told me. And it was so amazing how she just bragged so much on you guys and how much her success was like, you've seen the gold in her. And she was a stranger, never had no reason to be telling me this stuff. And it was just so comforting to hear that story from her. And it made me like double bullish than I already was on you guys. So what's up, Isabella?
Oh my God, this is so beautiful. I'm so excited, guys. I am beyond excited. And you know what? You're so right. So I came to NFT San Diego party. And I met all these amazing people, and it was literally end of the night. And Adam, you were the last person that I talked to, and we didn't even touch on what we do outside the NFT world. Which a small parenthesis here, I love how this space is so mixed, so many different cultures, so many different backgrounds. And yet we all come together for NFTs and just for this beautiful environment. And we never even consider what people do outside the space, right? So literally it was just like a random question. So what is it that you do outside of NFTs? I'm like, this Amazon thing. And you were like, Amazon? Do you know Helium 10? I'm like, yeah, I know Helium 10. Absolutely. They're the biggest software company in the Amazon space. And you were like, do you know Manny and Guy? I'm like, yes, do I know them? And I just wanted to tell you guys, and Adam is right. I never met Adam before. He didn't know I was into the Amazon space. I didn't know how he was related to Manny. But as soon as I heard Manny's name, I was like, this is my guy.
So they cut it a little bit short, but they went into specifically what they did and how profitable the business was and how they were able to pretty much leave the business on top, which is pretty much what you would like to do with any business deal. Be able to leave on top, be able to make significant profits, and move on to continue to do it all over again. So that was just a really quick rundown as far as the Bulls and Apes project. As far as the whitelist, the second version of the whitelist that they will be doing, I'm pretty sure they'll put out an announcement, or they mentioned something within that AMA they did on Discord. I did not get to catch that one. I was knee deep in trying to figure out some charts. I actually missed the AMA, but if I do figure out or find out any more information for you guys as far as the whitelist, if you guys are interested in trying to be on that whitelist, I will most definitely let you guys know what's going on with it. So pull up and look at Shaman. Shaman has had a rough ride for a little bit, guys, as far as the V2. The V2 went well. It didn't go well as far as Clog Router went down, came back up. Like I said, buyback initiated. Some people were buying again, and there was some significant sell-offs. I felt like that was contributed to the L Bank news. More or less, people were complaining about not receiving their tokens as far as from Shaman V2 if they did use L Bank as an exchange. Which, if you guys have been following it, or if you were here at my AMA, that has been an ongoing situation as far as Shaman and L Bank. I do not think they have come to a resolution just yet, but they were trying to come up with their own resolution as far as airdropping everybody their tokens. They just needed the information from L Bank so that they can make that possible. But as of right now, they have been making that difficult. which they have been providing documentation for all of that also. So I have been following along with it, and they have been trying to be as transparent as possible. I know a lot of different people have been on the fence about what was going on with L Bank, but L Bank is their own entity. I mean, they can control things how they want to. They're just kind of being difficult as far as what's going on with Shaman right now. Currently, if they were to release the actual addresses, they could airdrop the people who were holding on L Bank and kind of cut this off early and make it so people were actually happy with the situation, because overall it was not a bad V2. It was a slower process for the smaller holders as far as actually being able to get their tokens in a timely manner, in which I definitely know was an issue for a lot of people. People who don't want to get their tokens after live trading already has started. I definitely understand that, and especially with the situation of it being below the actual V2 launch price currently. It's a little bit, actually it's a little bit above it, so it's almost right at it, because I think it launched at almost about $4 or $5 million market cap or so. What's going on, Shane? What's going on? How you feeling, my brother? The V1 is showing thousands in Coinbase wallet. Yeah, my cousin actually hit me up about that. He was like, man, I don't know what happened with that Shaman, man. With that Shaman boosted up. I'm like, man, I don't know how much you got, but you most definitely might have to tap in, because I've been busy, man. I had forgot that he actually invested into Shaman at that point. But I'm like, you got to tap in with the devs, man, because if you want in that top 2,500, you got to get your token sent to you just so you can be back in the game, coach. Because that number that you see in your Coinbase wallet, because Coinbase is most definitely the pettiest with making you feel like you rich every once in a while. Coinbase will definitely make you feel like you just hit the lottery. And once you go to Uniswap and kind of try to tap in with how much that money actually is, it is a little bit upsetting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had to tell my cousin that early out the gate. What's going on, Adam? What's up, Adam? How you feeling? But yeah, I had to tackle that out the gate. I mean, that makes sense. There's no reason to integrate the token into the game. I mean, and you're gonna do a V2 in like a week or so. You know, well, I don't know the exact time frame, but I know within a short period of time they should be executing a V2 with Brew Labs and kind of getting back to business as far as the token in motion on the token also. But yeah, as far as Shaman goes, I definitely I didn't have any issues with Shaman. Yeah, see, look, so everybody that was in the top 2,500 holders was most definitely, I mean, it was a smooth transaction, whether you sent your tokens in or not, to help them provide with liquidity. I mean, they airdropped to the first 2,500, which was smooth. The other exchanges had to cooperate as far as like Uniswap had to swap out their tokens, L Bank, BKEX, you know what I mean? Like all of the smaller exchanges had to just kind of come to an agreement. That's why Mike and Shaman, the actual official Shaman page, posted that BKEX actually did go through with the project. I mean, the process, everything went smooth. They were able to swap out the tokens. There was no issues. The only issue came into play is when I guess the ratio change of the tokens. I guess L Bank thought they can be a little bit greedy with that and kind of run with it. It looks like from the messages that Mike posted, like I said, there's a whole PDF file, and you can go through and see the conversation that they had and how the transfer between them kind of changed a bit. It was one thing 1 second, and then it changed to another directly after. But there's a trail, and you know what I mean, you can't make up the things that are on the blockchain. That's my biggest issue, is like you can't fake out the blockchain. they've already started. I guess I can skip to that really quick because I did have it on. Hopefully it doesn't black screen me. Okay, and it goes to the black. Hold on, let me fix this. I don't know why it's giving me a black screen. It is hating on me. Let me see. All right, let me know if you guys can see the crypto pet screen. So because baby fat, they definitely did start that up. And you thought you was hood rich for a second. Hey, look, man, you and my cousin thought the same thing probably at the same time. He was looking at Sean like, hey man, it's been good. I think I'm gonna move out the area. What's going on, damn James Ryan? How you feeling today? What's going on with you? But yeah, I think he definitely thought it was that time of the day. He was about to get up out of here. I don't know why my screen is like behind. Give me a couple seconds. I'm trying to log into it. I'm trying to figure out why the screen is so laggy behind it. All right, well, that give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I may have an update. I haven't looked at any updates in a while. Hey, look, I'm telling you, that's exactly how he was feeling. He was like, man, like, like it was just his day that day. What was the day, rather? Do I need to restart my laptop? I just put the password in. All right, maybe it'll work now. Let's see. Man, definitely appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate that. Life could be so easy if the screen would just pop up. It's running smooth on my laptop for some reason, but it's just not transferring to this. Hold on. Yeah, let me try. Because everything else is running smooth. I don't get it. So it's got to be the laptop. Hold on, give me 2 seconds, guys. Let me restart my laptop really quick. All right. In the meantime, while that laptop is restarting, I will check back in with that. Sorry about that, guys. So something that I was noticing, I don't know if you guys saw this, but shout out to the Tarpies of the Tarp team. Looks like they will be reaching out to Team Brew Labs, which shout out to them also because they did the contract for Shaman, and they will be doing the contract also for K-Pets. They also did the contract for Grove, and have done the staking capabilities for CVT, Charity, Grove also, and now the Tarpies will be receiving some TARP on their on the staking platform. So I will be I hold a decent amount of TARP, so I'll probably hop in and stake my TARP also. So shout out to Brew Labs because they are making big moves and getting everybody involved with it. As far as the communities out there making contracts safe and giving people a safe platform to receive reflections and still stake also. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm pulling it back up on my laptop. 1 second. Let's see if I can maintain the screen so far. Hey, okay, so it's working. So it definitely was the laptop. Cool. Give me 2 seconds. Let me. All right, so let's see. See if there's anything noticeably different that I can get to as far as this K-Pass app. Just take a lap around really quick. So I told you guys, I still got a couple eggs. So got ice, rock, another ice, like a water one. So got a couple of them still here. So I'll get to those once I really figure out what it takes to train the other ones, I guess. Okay, so I gotta finalize. Like I said, I did peep some of the things Justin had going on earlier. I did wake up a bit late, so I was going through some of the procedures he was going through. Let's see. I think I gotta finalize all of them. So let me do that really quick. Sorry, it's taking so long. I did do a couple of them, I see. One thing I will say is my health is not super down. So it looks like they don't take a long time to die. Or maybe it paused because of the process. After this, we'll see what's to the actual the training boxes themselves. Was I'm ready to get to the point that where we're actually fighting and we're doing the battle. I'm hearing everything health only goes down after training. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Not mad at that. So my biggest thing is I'm trying to get to battle so we can actually battle each other. And when we start to battle each other, more hype will get behind it. I feel like kind of like how the WAGME game is, like they're kind of like forming groups to fight. Once people see like that this is I guess more of like a combat than a tower defense type of game, but they do have the quest mode on here also. So I feel like there's something for everybody. Make sure I got all of them. Hopefully, yeah, they just all of them. All right, so finalized all of them. What's going on, Crypto Lounge? How you feeling today, my man? What's going on? What's going on? Are they still going to push out basic K-Pets to the holders that didn't have them? I do believe that is a thing that they're going to be doing still. I think that their main focus right now currently is just getting the V2 done, getting the tokenomics that they want to do from that. My thought process is, even though there is a game to it, I'm trying to think to myself if they will shorten the supply up a little bit just to look a little bit more appealing to those bigger exchanges. So I don't know. That might be a possibility. Also, just thinking out loud though. I don't know. That's a possibility because you will be using part of the supply running through the game. So as of right now, we're just using ETH. It should be small amounts of it. Yeah, I keep forgetting to ask when we will be able to use those super boxes, but And like I said last time when I did a video a little bit ago, yeah, you forgot about the free K Pass, so you will be getting another one. I wonder. I'm pretty sure they're just gonna start from where they're at right now, start kind of minting them out, and then probably airdrop them to everybody. What's going on, Ace Mac? What's going on? But the contents of the normal box is 3 potions, 3 sweets, 2 learning, 3 training, and then 1 revive. So let's select this, see how much it is in ETH, because you will not be able to use the tokens as of right this second. If one person knew, I know for a fact it's Hambone, man. If you see how detailed my boy is with what he does, man, it's critical. So what is that, like 28? So it's 0.0. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I'm sorry. It's 0.015. So I think that's like $20 maybe. See what the gas fee is to it. I don't know what the gas fee is right now. 31. It's actually relatively cheap, I think. Should be. So $63 in total, just for purposes of it right now. I'll do it. $63. Get my K-Pass in order. Oh, so they have to mint the box. Okay. That's different. Has anybody else gone through this process yet? Has anybody else minted a couple boxes or went through the process of training them before the game went down? I know it just recently came back up. Okay, so the transaction was complete. The thing is, I'm saving for the Bulls and Apes, and every 0.5, every 0.15 is a little less bull. Lord, hey, that's hilarious to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, Omar, I'm just gonna throw this out there. When did you even become interested in the Bulls and Apes project? I didn't even know you wanted a part of it. I thought you were kind of Stevieing out on that one. Yes, I'm using that as a word. Yeah, I did just mint one. I just made it one right now, and I guess we gotta figure out what the next process is. Oh, okay. So this is my inventory and what I can use. Maybe. Let's see. Is for my defense, attack speed, or special. Omar, I'm not gonna lie. The Bulls and Apes they definitely have me bullish on that, especially after they said one, they're gonna audit the contract. Auditing the contract really gives the investors security about the situation. Not that they weren't secure about it, because they look and talk the walk and do everything else like they're supposed to, as far as like being a businessman on the scene with that project. 6-month money back guarantee. Tokenomics was already in place, but I do see what they were saying with changing the tokenomics up just a little bit, just because it did seem like people who were able to and who could afford to hold multiple bulls at the beginning could really capitalize on the market and kind of price it whatever way that they wanted to, because I think they're going to change up that 500 orb thing, because that was my game plan also. I mean, there's only 500 of these. Game plan is get a bunch of those, then let my bulls just get and accumulate all of these tokens so that I can use the tokens at my leisure at this point to make the God bulls without really being pressed about it, because if you have a lot of orbs, you can pretty much corner the market with those, then change it into a God bull. which if you saw the tokenomics, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It sounds like an in-depth analysis, but it's really not that deep. I'm gonna see if you go back to the island after you mint it. Can you start to use it on them yet? See if that's a possibility or not. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like I should be able to use it. You know what I mean? I know this is for a health potion. I don't need any health right now. Yeah, they need to put out a tutorial on that. I feel like this may be as far as you can go. Has anybody else been able to go any further than this? I'm gonna watch I think they got a couple tutorial videos out. Like I said, the game's been off for a little bit, so I kind of stopped going through the different features of it just right now. I will press learning before training. Okay. I mean, honestly, I don't think you can press any of them. Like, I don't think you remove it. I don't think those features are added just yet. I mean, I feel like they should be in a way. Are they in a Twitter space? Let me see. That's about it as far as it goes at the moment, Cuff. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. I'm like, because I know I'm not tripping. I feel like you should either click on it or be able to like drag and drop it on whichever one you'll be able to do. So we'll definitely keep investigating into that, but I think that's as far as I can go unless I'm gonna like brood some more eggs, or because I think I have 4 more eggs that I didn't even touch yet. Just because I don't want too many out and about, and I didn't know how fast they would go down as far as health, and I didn't want a whole bunch like that I have to revive if I can avoid that. Save my brew labs back up. All right, so went through that. Went through Shaman, which we'll touch back on Shaman in a little bit also, but I wanted to let you guys know about this also because I'm pretty sure this is 9 Eastern time. So from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. they are doing it. So if you do buy one of the apes off of the floor, you will be able to they'll airdrop you a juice pretty much to your wallet just for buying it off of the floor. So you don't know what it is going to be as far as the juice either. So it's going to be an unrevealed juice. So some of them have different floors. There's a J1 through 4. If you get a well, it's a T4, I'm sorry. So if you get a J1 through 3 or a T4, those are well, the J2 through 3, I believe, is the most expensive ones. I think it's like $600, then it goes to like $1,200 as far as how much it is. So worth a decent amount if you want to hold it and let the floor rise, or it's free liquidity if you want to flip it also. So that's what some people have been doing, I've noticed. But I do think they give it to you once the queen's mint out. So, and also some of the apes, if you buy them, you can check them on the app to see if they have minted. So if you go to this right here, I don't know if it's gonna let me go past it. Nah, it's gonna want me to connect my wallet. But if you do go to that, so you see that it's right there on the apocalyptic queen apes right here, the mint. If you connect your wallet, it actually show you how many are left to mint, and it actually gives you a place to where you can actually tap in and see which apes have been the queens have been claimed for. So, and just so I can explain that, let me see, where is the apocalyptic ape? Bam, bam, open sea. Yeah, if you buy it from OpenSea, which their floor currently right now is 0.26. That's the cheapest one right now. So if you bought that, that would be $791.14. But they would be airdropping you a juice also. And you have an opportunity to see if this ape has already minted its queen. So each apocalyptic apes has a whitelist spot pretty much for a queen mint, which is 0.06. So if you are interested in that, you can pretty much mint this guy if it is open for that amount, and then be able to mint a queen whitelist spot for 0.06, which is kind of double. And then you get airdropped the juice pretty much. So pretty much they give you the full set almost just for buying one. If you do buy one that you can mint a queen for. So you buy that, then you can mint the queen, then they airdrop you the juice, which will complete the breeding process. So you'll be able to mint one of the new babies that's coming out for their new collection. So baby fat looks like you're baffled by that. Hopefully that is the case. How can we see if it meant to the queen? You go to that site that I just showed you guys. So not this one. Where is it? This for the queens. So I would have to go back to the A of Queens. If you go to this mint site right here, if I was to connect my wallet, it would show me exactly how many queens have been minted. Then it's a spot up top to say check to see if it's been minted. So you can put pretty much this ape number. So ape number 718. You would put that into this mint site where it said check the ape, and it will tell you if the queen's been minted already. So you can go through the list of them. Some of the lower ones probably will have been minted already, just because some people will mint it and then kind of drop it lower to see if they can still sell it, which the Genesis apes are going to be used for staking also. So it doesn't really matter if you keep it or want to sell it, that's on you, but it will be used for the staking process. You will need that Genesis ape, is what I heard. And the juices will be used for something different also. Just to throw it out there. Like I said, I'm definitely for trying to get other avenues for passive income and just income period. So where is this? Nope. What I meant to do. And also, matter of fact, this is how I literally just how I go to OpenSea. They have it right on their page. Oh shit! So it is like an NFT. So that box went into my wallet. So that's pretty cool. So I wonder if you can buy a bunch of these and like sell it, but I don't know what the point is if they're unlimited. What's going on, Crypto Flip? I'm gonna have to look more into that. But this is the Queen site right now. So they are almost at 5K. So almost at 5K as far as the mint, which is not bad at all. They only have 8,000. The floor price right now is pretty much 0.1, which is a possibility with 8,000 mints. Some people might drop it a little bit lower before it starts to mint out. I don't know. It might not go too much lower. Lowest I see this possibly going is probably 0.08, which is going to be the public mint price for it. Maybe 0.7, but that would just be somebody at 0.07, but that's somebody playing themselves pretty much, I feel like, because if they don't reveal You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting as people sell their rare ones for quite low, like a crystal, gold, or ruby one. What's the box? It's a yeah, training box for K-Pets. That's what it is. Hey, that's hilarious. I just so happened to click on one that's loudmouth. That's the guy that I was talking about. That he was on a recording actually. Definitely, as you can see, A8 fan. He's got some captain hats. He's got some snapbacks, crystals on deck, rubies. Yeah, so I'm trying to get like him pretty much. Got a Thriller jacket and a shit ton of coins also. So I'm feeling this wallet, man. But yeah. What's the mint site address to check the ape? It's literally on the where is it? Why do I keep clicking on this? So if you add this, damn it. So this is the handle for their Twitter. If you want to follow them, and the mint address is right here. And like I said, there's or you can go on where is it? Went on 50s. 50. Linktree. The Apocalyptic Ape website. They have this tells you who they have partnerships with, all the good stuff. You can go through and see a lot of different things for them, the roadmap. And then the mint takes you pretty much to the same spot. But if you don't connect your wallet, it pretty much doesn't it doesn't give you that option for some reason on the mobile. I think it does, but I don't think I can pull it up mobile on my computer. But you can literally just type in the number of the ape and see if the queen has already been minted or not. And if it has not been minted, pretty much just for minting that ape, you get that whitelist spot, and you get a free juice airdrop to you within, as long as it's within that time frame, and it's not I guess 2 a.m. Central Time is the time frame that you're trying to beat for that. So if you're trying to be a part of that, 2 a.m. Central Time is the time frame you want to beat and you want to be ahead of the game of. So delete some of these out the way. But yeah, so this is the put this in the chat also. So this is the official website for them. If you guys are interested in trying to take advantage of that deal, instead of paying a couple $100, maybe you get airdropped a J2, which that's worth about $600-700 right now. I haven't checked the floor of that. I think the J2s are like $600-700, if not $800 for the J2s right this second. Let's tap into this also. So Russ put out a post earlier, a couple hours earlier, saying Satamats Pro looking absolutely beautiful. Our current UI is a thing of beauty. Don't get me wrong, but just wow. So looks like he is definitely feeling some of the work that they've done. Satamats Pro, I'm guessing will probably you know what I mean, be something like Coinbase Pro, you know what I mean, where you can put like trading limits on there, or if you want to like I guess, you know what I mean, like if you're day trading or something like that, you don't want to be sitting over the charts, you can put buy and sell limits. So I'm just assuming on that one. I'm gonna wait to see what it is, and I guess they're maybe talking about putting up a preview on YouTube, so we'll see what that's like. Trying to beat the time limit. Yeah, so if you beat the time limit, welcome to the A-Apes. First of all, we've got cookies over here, and also it's just going to be, in my opinion, like I said, not financial advice. I think the A-Apes, and I've been talking about them for a while for a reason, just because, like I said, community aspects are really big to me. Roadmaps, which they have a hell of a roadmap, is a big thing for me also. It's just moving kind of laggy. I don't like it. Pineapples. I don't know why it's so laggy. I might have to do an update, Omar. But yeah, there's so many levels to this to the community. So, and of course, you guys know I actually almost bought this guy, but I'm not. I don't know if I like the J2 too much. I think I might want. I mean, with the M2, I might like the M1 as far as this release, as far as the Grandpa Apes. There's just there's a lot of them though that I've been trying to get into. But if you guys have any NFTs and or you guys got any NFTs and or that's decent. I like that. See, I really like the M1. See, the top one is the M1 and then the bottom one is the M2. M2 has a lot of details to it, but I like the M1 also. Still goes hard to me. Word. Feeling that, bro. I understand that. But yeah, if you guys have any NFTs or cryptocurrencies that you guys want to see an AMA on, or just maybe hear some more information about that I can dig into, guys, let me know. I'll try my best to get in contact with them so I can maybe set something up. Throw that out there. I'll definitely have the Shaman team back on just to see where we're at with that as we start to progress. I know we're getting closer and closer to the game release. So we'll see on that. What's the floor price on the Grand Fives? Where is OpenSea? I think it's like 0.5, yeah, 0.58 right now. So it's actually really low. So the NFT world has really retraced a lot, I feel like. But it is more than okay. Not gonna lie to you. Because some people are selling for liquidity because the market is not the best in the world. Others just like jumping from project to project. But me, I take advantage of that. Like this one right here is a solid steal just because this Jester sweater, which I've been paying attention to that, is only a 0.94, which has to bring that up in the rank a little bit. Background is not as exclusive. That's okay though. And the fur is not exclusive, but that sweater kind of makes up for a lot of it. And then another 3% trait. So it just depends. Guys, if you meant an M2 juice, they are worthless. So if you got one, reach out to me so I can give you 0.001 and get you some profit. I'm so dead, Omar. Right. Yeah, just a little bit after me saying it's almost probably about $800 right now, too. But yeah, it's like I said, I've been paying attention to the NFT world, but I'm also still right back into the cryptocurrency world also. I've been paying attention to the charts as of right now. Saitama is still kind of going through a phase right now. Russ is talking some good stuff. So we'll see if the chart does reflect that or not. So we just got to see how that ends up going. Other than that, Apex had a 6% increase. We're still waiting on a V2 from that. So I kind of expect it to kind of trade between my channel besides those buys that just came. But it may retrace and come right back in between this little channel right here until we get to the V2. That's a possibility. ApeCoin, you guys already know I was kind of tracking ApeCoin for a little bit. I still am. Had a little bit of a breakout, but you guys know how these things retrace once people actually see money, but not a whole lot of volume. So you know how these things go. But like I said, there's a couple other cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be looking into. see if I can't benefit off of you know what I mean, moving some money around into those before that bull market kind of comes back into play. Do I know the Alien Friends NFTs? Yeah, I've heard of those. I've seen them before. They actually had some pretty decent value not too long ago. So yeah, definitely no issues with them at all. No issues with them at all. But I feel like for my first day back streaming, we had some interesting information. Bulls and apes is yeah, they're definitely pricey just because they already ran up. Like I said, I feel like bulls and apes is going to be that situation that does that type of super run up. The apocalyptic ape queens are also going to do something spicy. I feel like just because people already know the price of the different traits as far as like crystals, rubies, golds. Those are probably going to run up closer to an Ethereum early, and then you know the other ones will kind of find their place in between as people kind of trade for liquidity, and then it'll settle down. And then I feel like once they do like the breeding and all that stuff, that's when the prices will start to go up because you'll need that full set to kind of take that breeding process, or you can buy them secondary off the floor for whatever somebody wants to sell the babies for. So it's the same thing as crypto, man. This is all strategic. You got to make some type of plan out and figure out what your trading plan is going to be for the NFTs. Also, if not, you end up holding a bunch of NFTs that you can't really make profits on, or that it's going to take a while to make profits on. Like I said, we'll tap in with Shaman very soon. Hopefully, we'll tap in with KPES also, so we can get some information about what's going on. Both of them just recently going through V2s. Well, KPES is about to. Shaman just went through one, so like I said, we'll see what's going on with that. But guys, if you got any questions, concerns, let me know. Drop it in the chat or anything that you guys kind of want me to look into. I'll try to dive into those things. My Telegram guys, I told you guys I'm going to start trying to put some of the charts that I've mapped out so you guys can see the different support levels and see where you guys kind of want to start trying to trade and maybe get a little bit better at how to identify those locations. It sounds like a fun plan. But yeah, guys, if you guys got anything else for me, let me know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that real quick. Yeah. You want me to do a hashtag? What's the hashtag? So BabyFat wants me to do a hashtag giveaway. So we can do that. Let me pull up the thing really quick. Yeah. So yeah. So what are you talking about with that migration? Yeah. See, that's the only thing that kind of blows me with that migration, where you got to send your tokens. Like you got to pay. You got to pay for it. I'm ready for some bulls and apes. Also, I feel like that's really going to be a lucrative project that I'm going to definitely try my best to get myself as deep in as possible. All right, I can do that. All right. So got the hashtag up there for you guys. BabyFat wants to do an NFT giveaway. So if you guys go ahead and hashtag that, Omar is gonna win. Omar has turned into Stevie for some reason. I don't know if him and Stevie have chatted offline and just you know what I mean? Kind of did their thing. But yeah, he's definitely turning into like a Stevie type. What? I don't know what, Omar. I don't know what you talking about, bro. But yeah, most definitely hashtag that if you guys are interested in winning an NFT. You guys are definitely killing me with that. I don't know what we got going on there. Gotta figure out who I'm gonna do for my next AMA. I got a couple ideas. Get my next AMA out the way. Give you guys a couple more seconds because I only say 4. I think y'all might be typing it wrong. I think you gotta smack each letter, whether it be uppercase, lowercase. Got a couple ideas. I don't want to say until I can get it secured or not, then I'll put them out there. But if you guys have any suggestions, I'm more than open to suggestions, whether it be like cryptocurrency or NFT or something like that. So see if I can reach out, see if they're interested in the AMA, ask some of my normal questions, which I guess I've recently found out that people definitely think that I'm like grilling people as far as like the questions I ask. But I want people to feel confident with what they're investing into if they do want to invest into it. And if they don't want to invest into it, I kind of want to give them you know what I mean, make them feel okay about that. Like, okay, yeah, I saw red flags within this AMA and I'm okay with not investing into this, you know what I mean? Just kind of how some people kind of felt about Phantom after listening to a lot of things that went on and what happened with Batman Inu and how some money from Batman Inu kind of ended up into Phantom, you know what I mean? So it was just a lot of weird stuff going on. So situations like that can get aired out really quick with some hard questions, which I heard kind of happened on Rodney's stream. Yeah, you gotta do it without the space. I'll give you a couple seconds if you want to knock that out. And then after Arthur knock his out, I'll probably go ahead and run it like Chris Brown. See how it's going. Tomorrow, I'm coming off 3 Red Bulls and a bunch of information. I'm probably just researching the majority of the day. There we go. All right, so we get Arthur's in. So let's go ahead and run this joint and see who ends up. Can't even say anything. I was about to say, and Luna put something up, but yeah, it threw me off. So winner's choice, you get to look through the OpenSea guide. So that's the OpenSea link that you guys can click. So let's see who wins this. Good luck, everybody. Gotta give yourself an NFT. Hey, now look at that. That was hilarious though. Like how it like spins around and it lands on her. right. What are you sending yourself? That's dope though. So Look, and I love how Arthur says congrats, but really he's the winner of the situation. Congratulations, Arthur. So once we did get him in the game, coach, it worked out. So that's what's up. I think he might have been the last person to actually hit that too. So not bad. Not bad at all. Congratulations. So definitely pick one and inbox Baby Fat Shoe will get you together. Guys, Mondays are usually one of the driest days, period. So definitely appreciate you guys for stopping in, man. This has been real fun. Gave something away at the end. I actually plan on doing some giveaways. They're coming to a theater near you. I have way too many things inside of my wallet. I need somebody else to help me hold like some NFTs, maybe some crypto. You never know. So we'll get down to those things pretty soon. I'm probably gonna update my computer and do some more charting, do some more notes, things of the sort. So I can be ahead of the game. Like I said, guys, I'm seeing some bullish signs in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I kind of want to capitalize before things start to, you know what I mean? Before they get too out of line. So we'll see how things go. But I will be tapping back in with you guys tomorrow. If you guys can tap in with the midday mix up, I'll be in the chat. Might pop on also, as long as the kids are not doing the most in the world. They've been waking up earlier and turning up, so I'm gonna give them their time to do that. Other than that, I appreciate you guys coming out. And you still need an ape, yeah, man. So we definitely got to get you one of those, man, so you can get into ape community. We can I actually would like at least everybody in the chat to own one, so we all can be like bossed up when it starts to do like those Bored Ape prices. Because I think my goal is to get like 20, at least like 20 queens. I think I'm almost like halfway there, but I'll get there. But I won't hold you guys too much longer, man. Like I said, I'm out of it, guys. Kinda slow day, but we'll definitely pick up things tomorrow. More information, more hype as far as you know what I mean. My personality, I need to put some more out of me, man. I didn't have enough Red Bull today, so I will get it in with you guys tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or morning, wherever you guys are at. I'm out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your night.